recently I discovered that you could recreate the weird state effect on emulator using teleporters rather than simply using like frame perfect teleports, and it's a lot more lenient. But again, a lot of them only work on emulator because of there's crash frames. Like usually when you do the weird state on emulator, it'll crash the game for like a few frames, but after those frames you get the weird state effect. And of course on console the game crashes like plain and simple. It just crashes. You don't get frames for it. But there have been a few of them that don't have any crash frames. Sometimes they do crash, and this one is one of them. From Sun Temple to Chicken Island West, you have to do it before you get the Spirit Rattle. To do Weird State with teleporters, you go over to where you want to teleport to, warp to it, and while you're warping, do the same thing again. So warp to this, and then warp to it again, just like that. And sometimes it crashes, but most of the time you get the weird state effect. We'll see if I get it this time or not. Yeah, so I got the weird state effect this time. You can tell because these walls are all messed up. So I'm going to save the game, just in case, because there is one place it crashes every now and then, but for the most part it doesn't crash that easily here in Chicken Island West. Okay, so again, the walls are discolored, and this is on console. I don't really know how to prove it, but I assure you this is on console. But you'll see, you can't really see the effects of the weird state yet. Here the game crashed. Again, it's pretty rare for it to crash, but it does every now and then. I'll be right back and I'll show you guys one where it doesn't crash. Okay, so here I've loaded it back into Chicken Island West from the save I created. As you can tell, it's very messed up, especially from over here. Let's see what's going on around here. I've actually not seen this part myself. A lot of the rocks are invisible. That was the biggest thing I wanted to show over there, so I'm glad it's evident here. There was actually, I can't show it now, but there was a Yorble floating in the air somewhere over there. And I'm assuming it's from Sun Temple because it was out in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna see if this loading zone works over here. This place doesn't seem too messed up, so it might still work. But who knows? A lot of times loading zones don't work. Yeah. Loading zone doesn't work here. But maybe some Sun Temple loading zones do if we could ever find out where they are. Because what Weird State Effect does, we've pretty much confirmed it at this point. It takes assets from the level that you're at when you teleport to it twice and puts it in that world, in this world. So here you're gonna find Yorbles, and if there was a Moonstone, you'd probably find a Moonstone from Sun Temple. And like Tikis, for example, Tikis will teleport here. If you do a place from Mountaintop, then animals from Mountaintop will appear in the world you teleport to. It's pretty crazy, honestly. So there's one theoretical possible potential actual use for it, and here you can see that the trigger to lower and raise this water is in here because I went straight around to the doorway where the trigger would be at. It's not working. But the potential use would be to somehow teleport to a weird state to or from mummy tombs, and maybe have the spirit world teleporter there. But there's a few problems. One being that it crashes the game all the time. What the heck is that? That's solid? That doesn't look solid. That's crazy. That looks absolutely crazy. But again, I got here legit, so I didn't use any cheats to get to the teleporter in either Chicken Temple or Sun Temple. I did it completely legit. I see these trees are invisible, and the way I did it legit was by getting summon coconut rather than summon melon, so I could throw over across everywhere. Because you can't throw over without one of the summon ones, because there's no melons in Chicken Island West. But you kind of need melons to to get to the other end. These walls are invisible, so I'm gonna try to do this skip here, but I can't really tell what I'm doing at all. I think it's like right here. Yeah. No. Okay. There's a place there you can stay where you won't get killed by the jellyfish. Somewhere along that wall. I think it's like there. I'll try it. Try it again. It's my last attempt at it though. It's kind of hard. You have to manipulate where you have to get those jellyfish over there to start chasing you and then get away from them. Let's see if I can do it here. Yeah, see, they won't sting me here. And then you can throw a hover up this wall. I don't know where the edge is here, and the same thing applies to that one. You can actually just throw hover over to it, but if you mess it up, it's good to have that as backup. There we go. Sweet. My invisible rocks here. Invisible rocks. A lot of places are just see-through. As you can tell, none of the little teepees that hold the Yorbles actually spawn down. It's kind of cool. Again, it's just a pretty cool effect to get. It doesn't crash very often, but it was crashing a moment ago over there. As you can tell, when you come over here, the Yorbles aren't here. I don't know if this big teepee thing here is actually working or not. Oh, that's bad. Okay. This thing here? Yeah, this thing didn't spawn in. There's usually a massive thing here that spawns. And you can actually swim over here if you're fast enough. I think it depends on where the jellyfish are, because they can catch you before you get over here too. Just kind of luck based. But again, it's really crazy, honestly, just how messed up this game is. Especially with the weird state effect. This is a pretty big hover. I don't know if I can reset my hovers as well. I can, so it's not that hard actually. Here's what I was going to show from the other side before the game crashed. And again, if you save your game as soon as you get the weird state effect, you spawn at the beginning of it, I guess. That's what happened to me, so. Yeah, the game crashes somewhere over here sometimes. But yeah, there's the weird state effect on the console. It's weird, this one doesn't crash nearly as much as the rest of them. So thanks for watching, and expect more videos of this stuff.